Hello, hello, all you beautiful faces and all you handsome faces. So happy to see you today. Well, let me scoot this baby over here and see if that does it. Oh, hello. I can see my settings are just not quite as good as they should be. I hope that helps a little bit better. How are you doing? I was sitting here. I am not feeling good today. And then I remembered this beautiful baby, 35V Stunning Vibes by Morphe. Now, I did just do a video on Boss Mood 35M. And I'm not sure if I'm having any stunning vibes from that other than the fact that it looks gorgeous. But the honest truth is by the time I was finishing my eye look, I had to add more color. It does do the same thing that Profusion, my $4.99 a palette product, does, and I'm going to show you right now. Do you see this eye? The gold has gone up over the burgundy, and on this eye, the gold has not. Well, that's what Profusion does without. So I'm going to see if I can take it off. See, if I do not use like a glitter base or like a Kat Von D locket, the Profusion will blend up my eye. Now they have amazing colors, and if you use it in the right spot, like in your crease, you're not going to get it all over your eye. But if you do it as a halo like I did today, it's going to go everywhere. Well, that's what the Boss Mood did. And here is Stunning Vibes. I want you to get the prettiness of the glow of those colors. You can see where the shimmers are and where the mattes are. These are all shimmers right here, and because of the light, it is not catching them properly, but you can see there the difference in the colors. But let's just get to swatching this baby. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to just go across this row and leaving out the black, because we all know what black looks like. Now, I am going to do the exact amount of rubs on each finger. And here is the first 5 colors. Look it. I mean, beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go down the arm. I should have taken my... Now, that's just one. I should have done it in another spot, but do you see the patchiness? And then on my finger, oh goodness, on my finger, the color seems to be stuck to my finger, and it's creating this weird gooped up weird mess, but I'm having to really push on that. Here is the shimmer, which the shimmers are always beautiful. Here is another matte. Again, the same thing. I have to really, really work it. Here's another. That one is going on surprisingly better than the rest, the purple. And then here is a shimmer, which I know I'm not going to have to do anything in. That purple shimmer is beyond beautiful. But look at what my fingers look like. Like, this one looks like some kind of a weird disease fungus has hit my finger. And I don't have oily skin. So for it to do that is very odd. Let's see how they clean up. Now I'm using brush cleaner on my fingers right now. And it looks like they're coming off okay, but I know with just a wipe it would not be that easy. But let me dry these off because I want to do another row. So I'm going to start with the cinnamon here because that's the one that I left off at. Then we're going to go right over from the, and these are going to be predominantly mattes. This is what they look like on my finger. Of course, the shimmers look amazing, but look at how patchy that looks. And I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to go in and get a little bit more to see if that does anything else. Now I'm going to do these ones here to make it a little bit easier to show you. Okay, of course the two shimmers are just creamy and dreamy. That's what the matte goes on like. I am having faint memories of the Vault collection right now. And I'm telling you, I have to say, I have been waiting and waiting. Now, I had to really rub that. And there is like zero opacity in that. It is like I can see right through to my skin. So let's get some more and let's see if it builds up. Yes, it's building up. And that color is divine. But look at, there's one swatch of this beautiful burgundy color, but you've got to really, and I can only imagine how much I'm going to have to work this on my eyelids. These colors here that I'm putting on are very similar to the colors that I have on today. These two are like almost exact to what I've got on today. And again, see here, I'm having to really work the mattes. I mean, it reminds me exactly of how the Vault. Now I want to show you. So I will do another hand of just fingers. Nothing up my sleeve. Of some of the most beautiful colors, but let me tell you. First of all, these are the exact two colors that are in the Jaclyn Hill first Morphe collaboration. I mean, exactly. My daughter has that palette. They're gorgeous. They're not going to show as well there, so I'm going to try to turn them. Let me see if I block the light a little bit. Is that going to help? Gosh, I hate it when I have to do this light, but you can see the bottom. Let me see if I can swatch it and see if that helps. But that's the exact color that is in. These are the exact, like this one. Wow, it would be one of my favorite inner eye colors, I can tell you right now. It's spectacular. But here's the thing. Here's my beef. When I wore the Boss Mood, the colors just were wearing off and then blending together. And one of my other palettes that I absolutely love. I love their palettes. I love their colors. I hate that they did not do enough blending of different colors. Like their palettes were just so boring because every single palette looked the same when you go into Ulta. Like Ulta needs to get a brain when it comes to displaying their products. They have every single brown Morphe palette, 35O, 35 35N, 35F, 35T. They all look exactly the same. They're just different variations of brown. Like, come on, enough. But they didn't have 35B. They didn't have anything like this. They did not have Boss Mood yet. And it was like, oh my gosh, can Morphe do anything new? Can they do anything different? Well, I'm sorry, but with the way that makeup has improved today, to me, there is no excuse other than a company cutting corners when they make crap products. because they're so, I mean, come on, people. You're telling me we can create a human being in a test tube, but we cannot master eye makeup? There's something fishy going on here, Jane. It's ridiculous, honestly. So, I'm going to swatch a Rooney. Like, this blue is absolutely to live for beautiful. So, I'm going to go in with these absolutely gorgeous colors here. And, I mean, I am in love with the looks of it. Okay, so here's a matte. I think that's the only matte. Let's see what it does here. Look at that. Just a big chunk. Chunk-a-dunk. A big chunk-a-dunk of product. And I have to take my finger and I have to rubba. I mean, really? Who wants to have to do that on their eyeballs? You're going to have as much wrinkles as me as by the time you're done. And as much swelling because it's going to cause your skin to just swell right up. But, look at that. That just is a copy of the Natasha Denona brown green. I mean, come on. Original idea, please. People, really. Come on already. It's getting ridiculous. Now, and this one. Oh, now I love this one. This is a color shifting color right here too, because it goes from rust to a cranberry, rust to a cranberry. So I will absolutely give that kudos. But this is my favorite one in the entire palette. I have got to show you that up close. It probably looks better from back here. It is spectacularly, incredibly beautiful and original, and I mean, just, but, so tomorrow I am going to do an eye look with this palette, and we will see. We will see about that. About that we will see. We will see about that. About that we will see. We will see if Morphe is worth even giving our money to. Because I honestly think with all of the crap that they have been going through with Jaclyn Hill and the Vault collection, that they would be getting their ducks in a stinking row by now and figuring out this formula. But obviously they don't care. They just want to whip the stuff out fast, and they don't want it to be quality. Now look, any one of us can get like that. Look, I paint. I do paintings for a living. Not for a living, but one of my hobbies is painting. So, painting a painting takes a long time if you want it to look beautiful. And I'm telling you, being sick, I just did not have the patience to have a painting that took a month long. And then I would get in a hurry and want it to be done, and then I'd mess it up. And then I'd scrap the whole thing because I knew I messed it up. Well, I think that's what they're doing. They're in such a hurry to put something out that they are messing it up. And they are not concerning themselves with true quality, which they have the capability. You can do it, Morphe. You can do it, Morphe. But please stop. Take a breather. Get rid of the people who are cutting corners and get some people in there that are going to do good quality control. And if you need any help in that department, I'm available for a nominal fee. But please, I know you're capable of doing better. But the proof will be in the pudding when we put it on. But if it performs anything like Boss Mood, I have a feeling I'm going to be wrapping both of them up and shipping them back to Ulta, because That's where I got them. And I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. Oh. Don't ring, don't pick up your telephone. No. No. Dumb ringtone. I'm sorry, we always do that. We gotta stop and do our little ditty every time my phone rings. But I love you guys. I hope that this helps you in some way. But honestly, do not keep it if it is not worth it. And it is not worth it if you have to put all this goop on your eye to get it to stay on. I mean, I had to do that with Ulta shadows years ago. I had to wet it, do this, do that to get it to stay. And today, it's ridiculous that we should have to spend all this money to get an eyeshadow to stick to our skin. So, let's not let them do this to us anymore. Let's revolt and let's say no, we want it to stick without having to do 14 steps prior to our eyeshadow. Okay? Are you with me, people? Are you with me? Should we fight, fight, fight? Yes, come on. Fight, fight. Give me an F. F, give me an I. I, give me a G. Or, I don't know what that was. But you get the point. So, I love you. Pray that God keeps you safe in this crazy world we live in. God bless you and